And that's the new battery.
Actually, Lord. Yep, yep, I do. I'm going to take off Mick because she's just there. I'll see you up there.
Yep, you're right, Chris.
Cigarette, would you?
No, it's all right.
Oh, you're on oxygen, mate. Yeah, I just saw it there.
Nah, yeah. catering for the stupid. That's all she's doing. Catering for the stupid. Oh, I'll get Julie Burgess too. Ferry Bombay. They don't muck around, do they?
No.
Ramp's barely down, they start unloading. G'day, Robert. How are ya? I shouldn't be out, but I am. Catch this thing coming in. Probably go home again now. Doing as best I can, Robert. Yep. Not much of a day, Robert. It's a bit cold for May. I don't really know where to go next. Probably home by the way my battery's looking. Yeah, like my thing says 16C, but you know, you guys are about twice as cold as that, I reckon. Yeah, so I think our winter's starting to come and your summer's on its way. G'day, mate. Very friendly delivery people around here. I think I might head home. I don't know what to do. Yeah, I think I might head home. Don't want to get stuck.
Just don't go for a second, please. Just fix your top up so you don't get chill on your back.
Yeah, I bet you're over the snow. And you'd ask people over here thinking how pretty the stuff is, and you guys get about 4 foot, 10 foot, whatever how many foot. This old building just there, this old harbour master's rooms. Well, now it's a cafe. It's just opened up. Yeah, I bet yous are over winter. I bet you everyone's over winter. I'm kind of not looking forward to our winter, even though it's nowhere near as severe. You know, being at sea level and all that. I'm just trying to get some stuff. I just barely caught the boats today, and I wasn't going to go anywhere, but then I thought, oh, I'll give it a crack. I only just got it. And I've given up with the using the gimbal today. I'm just using a selfie stick. Don't know if that's any better or not, but it is what it is. Yeah. Oh no, I suppose we can go up the top there for a quick look and... Yeah, well, we'll go up onto the biggest waste of money Devonport Council's ever spent, wasted. Yeah, I was having trouble with the gimbal, one of the motors that was in the scooter here. It's just too flexy, too jiggly, if that makes sense. That's all up that way, Robert, up behind all that cement and stuff here. We'll go in here. I'll show you where all the drop bear piss is in a sec, Robert. We'll get up the top here and I'll show you. Where's the camera looking at my camera? Say cheese. Yeah, so drop bear mania is right there, right along that bit there. They're watching me, watching them, yep. They must get a few people, weird people, doing weird stuff. When they first put that in, they were copping homeless. Homeless people. But at least the park benches, they've got power and water. That's handy, isn't it? Tap that you can't use. Yeah, but these handrails around here, they're terrible. You got a bloody you need a ladder to get up over the things. Because I'm kind of holding it up now, and I can barely see over the edge. You're at my height. But if I stick you up here a bit, you can probably see over the edge a bit. But I just can't see the chat. That ship there is the Goliath. That tug behind it's the engaged rival. The barge there is the John Diagon. The blue thing there's Sea Road Mersey 2. And the red one, Spirit 1. Just for all those people that are petty enough to whinge at me for not telling them what boats were there. You know what people are like. They gone or what? They stand right gone. Because I will run over them. Oh yeah, I know me ships. Robert, for sure. Grew up on this port. My dad was the captain of the tugboat and the dredge here for near 40 years until he dropped dead. I've worked on here for a while. Yeah, got it all figured out. Look at that, for a waste of money. Great big platform, but just, yeah, all out of whack it is. But yeah, They put power and water up here on the park benches and wonder why the homeless want to hang out up here. They were hanging out in the elevators when I first put them in, these things. I think if I just keep it zoomed out, it's probably a little bit more steadier. Sort of trying to hold yours on my gut. But anyway. It'd be a bastard if you bloody lost control and went straight through. Pretty cool having an elevator here though. Makes it so I can get up here. Not that I really like being up here, but just imagine losing my throttle control and just running straight through this window. Straight down there. That'd be funny to see. Anyway, I'm not going to try it. Get a good bit of compo for it though, I bet. Oh, I don't know where to go next. Yeah. If you had a few people around, you could moon in the whole town, just about. They built that platform for that, and over till there. Basically just wrecked the riverbank. Just, you know. Anyway. Right next to the railway line, playground for the kids. Right next to the railway line, that's the way. Nice little barbecue area. It is a nice little barbecue area actually, where they cater for the dogs as well, for water sort of bowls. It's not a pier, it's a bridge that goes absolutely nowhere, Robert. It's just, that's all it is. Just a platform. Absolute waste of money. Yeah. But I'll tell you, like they thought for years and years and years that Goliath that shipped us load of cement back there, I thought that was never ever gonna clean up 2 tugboats all in one hit. But it did, and all that needs to happen there on this part here is for the ship to have any sort of ship to have some sort of steering failure, and it can actually knock the top of that bridge or pier or whatever you want to call it, can knock that. That's one of the leads coming into the river. It's the back end of it, there's the front end of it, that thing there. Ships line up those. That's the centre of the channel. Yeah, every Wednesday I'll be doing a bit of a scooter ride. If there's a ship to go and have a look at, I'll look at it. As you probably noticed on me, just on my channel, if it's not me dog, it's the ships. I've given up doing live streams from up in bed because what's the point? Yeah, every Wednesday about this time, Robert. And basically, if you don't see me on them, it's either too cold or it's raining or I'm crook. But yeah, I've never noticed that. Rock Memorial, that thing there, don't even get me started on that. G'day, LT Prod, how are you? I'll mod you up later when I get home to the computer. I've had a bit of a clean out. I'll start re-modding a few as I get there. What time is it?
11:13.
I don't know what to do. If I had my wheelchair, I'd go to the pub. There's a fire station there and the ambulance station where the flag's flying. Fire station's been there since I was a kid. This fella here we're coming up to is probably the oldest person in Devonport. I don't know. Oh, well, that's good, Robert. I'm glad you got a notification. You must have the right bells checked. How's this for a spoiled kid? There he is, the oldest man in Devonport. So, about 4 days older than Jesus, that bloke. Do you want to have a look at a few cars? I'm going to have a look at a few cars. Show you guys how expensive a second-hand car is. So it's close to home. Oh, you got to stir him up, Robert. You got to stir him up. I'm always cheeky. There's the council girls that do the gardens. They do a really good job. That silly lady was waiting for me to go. She doesn't know the road rules. How's this Ram? $143,250 second hand. Hey? What time is it right now?
16 minutes past 11.
11:15. Yeah, so this thing here, Mitsubishi, 32,990 second hand. It's second hand car yard. This is how crazy the prices of cars have gone at the moment since all the stuff. 32,990. Here's one. Here comes a cheap one. 27, 21. This one here is cheap. 18 grand. We'll get up in there and have a proper look. We'll get the car yard fella out and get him thinking that I'm interested in doing a trade-in with my scooter for this, for a car. They'd be all nervous me coming in here because they'd be worried I'd be scratching their cars. Unbelievable how much things have gone up though. Look at that. Old Volvo, dude. Old Volvo for 79.9, 80 grand for Volvo. Look at that. That's just rude. Like this thing here parked up the back here, 98,940. That's as rude as buggery too. Hey? Who would have thunk that cars have gone up that much? Used. Volvo's always expensive, but so's the repairs the Volvo needs to get fixed. Everything, so, you know. But yeah, I don't know why they put the cars like that. Nobody's bloody going to steal nothing like that from here.
How you going, gentlemen?
G'day, mate.
Anything else you hand with?
Just wondering about the trade-in for this to that ram you got there.
I'm doing a appraisal on it for you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Swap.
I haven't traded one of them before.
Swap for this for the ram.
I reckon we'd give you money back, I reckon, wouldn't we?
Did you hear that, guys?
She's a cool little rig.
Yeah, you can have it for 120 grand.
Good on you.
Good on you, mate.
Righto, leave you to it.
Thank you. See ya. Yeah, I don't think he was interested. There's a Porsche. I've never seen a Porsche SUV before. Or a Porsche, whatever you call it. Cheap too, 54,990. And it's diesel. I've got a blooming hair in my eye. But yeah, oh, he's going back in now. I should have told him to sub up. See himself. What's that thing? Thing with the horse on it. No, I don't think my scooter will fit in the Porsche either. I'm too posh for a Porsche anyway. I'd prefer my dirty old scooter any day. Oh, Mustang, thank you. See, that's how clever I am with cars. Not very at all. But yeah. I'll give you cash for cars. All day long. Mustang. Is 41,990 Australian cheap for a Mustang? See, it's not a bad looking car. I'd look nice in that. I'd only just get through my front door, but yeah. Does it have a V8 in it? Oh, don't know. Where's the engine? Oh, Jesus. Wish them bastards wouldn't do that. Hang on, I'm just finding out whether it's got a V8 in it or not. The bonnet's big enough for a V8. That scared the crap out of me too, Robert. Does it?
I'd say so.
We don't know. But by the size of the bonnet there, that's because we're right next to the ambulance station, fire station. But then, yeah, I don't know if it's got a V8 in that. Doesn't even say. Hang on, I'll get over my support worker here to ask the dude. I don't want to know about us now that they sort of know that we're not going to buy a car. It's a 4-cylinder. Yeah, I would have thought it said inside. You just told the support worker it's a 4-cylinder.
4-cylinder?
It's only half of a V8. No, 4. Robert. Yeah. A go-kart, absolutely. My scooter's probably got a bit more go than that. Well, who would have thought?
Apparently they've got a black V8 sitting up in the shed.
There's a V8 version up in the shed there, but yeah, a 4-cylinder Mustang. Even I could run quicker than one of them. Well, it's a nice looking car, but geez. Don't know about the 4-cylinders. Anyway. You'd nearly refuse to buy it just because it'd be an insult to the currency. Yeah. Yeah, right. All show and no go, that's for sure. That's fun for all the young fellas that are young, dumb and full of cum. Sort of card daddy would buy the little spoiled brat for his first car because it looks flash. Looks as if it's gonna smash, but it ain't. We could always go to the old ladies club, but I'm not. But yeah, 142. Gee whiz. Do they have the lunch where you guys live? Man, 1,500. You ought to see if the at your local car dealer, to see if there's a comparison. Like I know it'll be in US dollars, but or Canadian dollars, depending on where you are. But it'd be interesting the conversion of the difference, you know. The train, railway. For about 60k over there. Your older Mustang tops out at 165 mile an hour. That's hooting. What's that? 265, 165 mile an hour and 265 kilometres an hour. That's screaming. Look at that. The Devonport Senior Citizens Club is open for business. Look at all the little short buses. Look how clean all the windows are. I don't know if they're all the window-licking ones. But yeah. Oh, it's Maycroft. Maycroft. I wonder what this fella's going to do. I wonder if he's going to back. Let him, if he's going to back up. Where's the topless bar? See this car here at Meercroft, oh, that's, you know, when we've done these other live streams and I said there's Dunrooten, well, this is old people's home. Well, they're in there. They'd be having little strips and all sorts. They'd be, look at them, all in there. All the old ladies be there with their little titty tassels and all that shit. Flipping them around and around in circles. Then they can come here to the dentist after. There's another camera there watching us, watching them. Hello, other camera. Yeah, so there you go. It's a nice old building in there. Nice old place. Just been renovated. Well, yeah, had a lot of money spent. And I think they're doing the same with the place next door. That's it, that's LT Prod. Watching us, watching you, watching them. Recurring. But yeah, spending a few quid in there. Lovely old places. Isn't that nice? Nice little high maintenance yard to play in. Right next door to a dirty old set of flats. Yeah. Makes you wonder. Then they put a double-barreled fence in. How stupid is that? That's ridiculous. That's trouble. Down the track it is. Back in the day, Robert, this pub here, Alameda Hotel, probably would have been one of the closest places in Devonport. You'd probably get the strippers. Yeah, that's what I mean. LT Prod. Is there really any need for two fences in that gap? That's just stupid. But yeah, this place here, back in the 70s and 80s, the Alameda, everyone would get really quite rather loose in there, in the main bar. If I had the wheelchair, I'll go in. I'm on the scooter, so I can't really go in. Plus, I'm not really 100%. But yeah, the alley. Yep, sure did. Spent more. I've been kicked out of there near as many times as I've walked in on my own free will. Back when I was a little bit looser than I already am. But yeah, the old alley. I'm pretty lucky. I'm only about 50 metres up the road. Oh, I just don't know what to do. There's no shipping, there's no nothing. I'm just borrowing your tears with just dribbling crap in your ears. Oh. This place here would be a great spot. Hey, exterior Bill. How are you, mate? Out hunting. Hunting for old people. I don't know, what time did you say it was? 11:30?
Yeah, 11:32.
Could always go up here a bit. Yeah, it looks haunted. It's always been strange. Like, you never see anybody there. But yeah, like I know I'm sort of like right there on the river, but that place there where the chairs are, that place there, or even this place here, I'd just be right, I wouldn't have to go anywhere then. I wouldn't have to leave my house, I'd just sit on that balcony, just have a permanent live stream going, watching the ships coming and going, watching all the people. Even got a little cafe right at the end of my driveway, how good's that? Not that I'll go there, but hey. I've got new owners. Yeah, I know, like guitar man, I know. We'll go at the War Memorial for a quick look. Got time, I've got support to, there's a couple of blooming rats of the sky, little pigeons. Yeah, it would, I suppose. But like Robert said, it'd turn me into a lazier bugger than I already am. Not that he said that, but I said that. But yeah, getting out. That's always got a nice little neat garden and water feature and stuff. Concrete fence? Where? Where's the concrete fence?
I haven't that one up there.
Well, we haven't been up there yet. You mean the bricks, Robert? Yeah, we'll go and have a quick lap around the centre's half there and then I'm going home because my batteries are starting to go on me. The orange one, that's a concrete, that's a rendered fence, that one. Was it the orange one you were talking about? I didn't take any notice, Robert. It could have been, probably more than likely just rendered, I'd say. But yeah, this is the centre's half. All the council girls have planted some pansies and stuff all around it, and freshly, that's fresh as, because you can still smell it. But yeah, that's our centre's half. Of the war, World War II, World War I, all the wars I suppose. The Korean War. But yeah, the girls that do the garden around here, they do a good job. Like, they'll pull these pansies out in the next whenever and they'll put poppies back in. There's some Malaysian, Borneo, or confrontation. Vietnam conflict. Yeah. But yeah, no, they do a really good job, the girls from the council. That was those girls in that van that went past there before. They're not run over all that fertiliser because Betty will be all over me. And that dog there run into a wall. Now, let's see if I can get round this thing. Yeah, so every year they just come and change all the... They're perfect, that's for sure. They're pretty, and they just do it by eye. I'm not going to go in there because it's going to be too tight, but yeah. Very, very in line with each other, I suppose. I don't know what you call that, but yeah. I can go around the outside of it, I suppose. But yeah, all just stuff. You can tell they've nearly just been put in today because they're a bit weepy, droopy. I would be able to fit in there, Robert, but it'd take 2 hands. I'll show you. There's the old sundial. It's got a... Yeah, all that water, you know, to piss. People used to put suds in there. Get this scooter anywhere. Oh, I better head home because my batteries are starting to go on me. But yeah, they got those fancies in perfect line, perfect space. But yeah, well, Cenotaph there, that's been there for a while. Over the years you get bloody arseholes that come and deface it and vandalise it and bloody spray paint and stuff like that, you know. People that just need their asses kicking. Yeah. Oh well. Wait for this fella to go. Don't worry about me, mate. You just drive. Oh yeah, no, it's very well kept. They're always there doing something. Yeah, it's a nice little area. Great little front yard to have. See there, I could live there. That'd be alright. That could be me front room there and be good. But yeah, that's a nice place there. They've all got meaning, all these places. It's still part of the old... Because over there, I don't know if you can see that dip there and that dip there. Back in the old days, that's where there used to be a couple of old slipways there. And they used to build, repair the old wooden trading boats that used to come in here. There's one of them there. And one of them over there. See where? Just there. It's that dip there. Yeah, a lot of history sitting there. There's a little plaque over there about it. But, yeah, not many people know about that. People just don't really know much about their own town. Yeah. I used to just drag the little old boats up, repair them or build them, chuck them in the piss there. Yeah, I'll try and find a couple of old pictures of all that, and I'll stick it on my community post of when they had the stuff there. This place here, that's just up for sale. Have a guess how much that's going to be. Yep, same. That place there, have a guess how much. I think their car's a bit expensive. It's only a 2-bedroom unit. Oh, hang on, I'll just get up past here, bloody noisy bugger. Yeah, it's just gone on the market for $395,000. $395,000. Like that's mine's the same. Like, yeah, I bought mine for $200 cash. That White House there, that was where all my places are here and all up there and all that. That's it used to just be a big paddock, and that White House used to be the house that lived on the paddock. Yeah, g'day Harry. Oh, mate over there, unlock them for me. Hope he remembers to bring the keys back because I'm a bit stuck without the keys. But yeah, thank you. Anyway, I'm going to call it quits. You've turned up too late, Harry. You'll have to re-watch it. Oh, I suppose I can... Can you check letterbox, please, Mick?
Yep.
Oh. Betty's in here, so I suppose we can just keep going until we get in here and say good day to Betty. How dare you go shopping, Harry? Oh, how dare you do that? There's a little puppy dog down there. Can you just mute that TV, please, Nick? Mute the TV, please. Thank you. I'm just... yeah, that'll do. There's a little animal down there, little betty girl, sitting behind a little barricade because she's an absolute monster. She's out of sleep, I'd say. But yeah, anyway, thanks for coming, being here, all that. The LT Prod, you've been here all the time and you're saying g'day. I reckon you were saying g'day to someone else. But anyway, we'll catch us after. Thanks for being here and all that. Yeah, next Wednesday. Or whenever I do it next. Okie dokie. See yous.